Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today. And before I start this video, I want to go over Book of Lunar Eclipse. You guys know I love this card. It's wasted potential because it could have been a lot better because it doesn't say up to 2, it says target 2. So sometimes you're going to have to book your own monster, it's cost. You guys get the point. Point is, in my Starlight Rare Market Watch, which was like less than 2 weeks ago, if you have not checked that Market Watch out, go check it out. I talked about how I don't think this was as good, and a few of you actually disagreed with me, which is fine. I actually like hearing other people's opinions. Unlike some other YouTubers, I'm actually open-minded. And I thought to myself, a lot of you guys rely on me for information. You guys usually go and trust me, buy cards, and I get a lot of thank yous. I have a guy, for example, who bought Ulti Strikers when they were like 100 for the whole package, 120. And he came out with a K and he was really happy. That's just one example. But I get people a lot who are happy with when I say, oh, go pick this up, either my 5 cards having a trade buyer, which the last one dropped, by the way. It only has 43 likes. Usually I only do 2 if it hits 55 likes. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to come here and smash the like button so I could do another one by the 15th. But I thought to myself, you guys trust me. I should trust you. And what I ended up getting here, as you will look at my webcam here, is I actually got a Starlight Rare Book of Lunar Eclipse. I know this might be hard to see. Better pics are going to be on my Instagram, which is in the description below. But I thought to myself, maybe this will go up in a year. Who knows? It is a gorgeous Starlight, and I love the design. Man, this is just an awesome looking book. Like, the library can't make books interesting, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Can. That's just ironic. But I decided to get one for you guys, and let's see where it is in a year. If you guys enjoy my videos, make sure to smash that like button. If I could get 60 likes, that'd be awesome. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm aiming for about 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Also, if you're buying any cards off TCG Player like Book of Lunar Eclipse, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And consider being a YouTube channel member so I could do more videos because as you guys will see, and I'm not trying to worry you, there's going to be some announcements at the end of the video. So I don't want to do it at the beginning here because I've already been talking too much. Last thing I'm going to say, though, is never be afraid to ask a Market Watch question or ask me to go over cards. I'm not going to think you're a noob. Oh, the only dumb questions are the ones that are not asked. And if you guys want me to go over any cards or alert me of any buyouts, let me know in the comment section below. I especially love it when you guys alert me of any buyouts in the description below, not in the description, the comment section below. Because while I usually see a lot, I can't see everything, and it's nice to have some eyes helping me out. So if you guys see any buyouts or you want me to go over any cards, just let me know in the comment section below. Like always, usually there's a pinned comment there as well. But you don't have to reply to that. You could just say it. Whatever floats your boat. Anyway, I'm going to jump right into it. Book of Lunar Eclipse, Starlight Rare. These are about 119. They're 120 basically. I ended up getting mine for about 100 bucks. I mean, they'll go up to 145 probably eventually. I mean, this is a card that a lot of people are going to see as like, hey, if it has any potential, people are going to want to play 3 copies of it. I could buy a playset for 360 before a copy is 360. And they might actually pick this up. So I don't think 120 is bad for it. I just wish the card was better. But moving on to more buyouts. Live Twin Keys to Kill Frost here is actually bought out, being about $390, going up to $400. I regret it, but I sold mine I think at like $240. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe around $250. So unfortunate, but hey, I made profit on my case, so I'm happy. This is the card that they like to use, and this card is very beautiful. So if you have this, good for you. That's all I gotta say. In fact, I actually know where I could probably pick one up for, maybe about $200. So maybe I'll make some profit. But hey, we just have to wait and see, right? Explosive Magician Ultimate from Stardust Overdrive here. These are about, $9. And I told you guys to get first eds when they were 20-25 because a lot of ultis, especially from something like Stardust Overdrive first edition, are going to go to the moon because you can't, because like Crossroads of Chaos, you can't get first set boxes. The only way to get first set packs are through the tins. So that's why, if you guys didn't know, first sets are a lot harder to get. Now, there's 20 listings. That's not much for this old Ultimate Rare. But what are first sets sitting at now? Well, I'll show you. So we have a first ed light play here for $85. First ed near 210 for me, and then 290, 300 basically. That's all your options. So if you pick this up at 2025, like I told you, I let my subscribers grab these. Congratulations, you made a lot of money. Now, I will not act blind. It hasn't sold. Well, I mean, I heavy played first set sold for $10, which is like, wow. And versus Light Play selling at 17, so if you got yours at 15, this will easily settle maybe probably around 50, 60, 70 bucks. But you never know with these old Ultimate Rares. Like, this could actually be the new price sometimes. But we'll just have to wait and see. If you want this card, I would just try to get for cheaper because the boat's already sailed. Then we're going to go over Dawn of Majesty. I know this set kind of sucks, but I want to look at it 2-3 weeks afterwards and kind of gauge where it's at. So Stardust Dragon Starlight Rares are about $650. That's not too bad. I told you guys to get yours at $700 and wait because that's a good price. If you guys got it from $700, $650, good for you. We also got Iris Sword Steel, $250, not too bad. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon at about $171 here, not too terrible. We got Logan for $140, so she went up to $175 from about $135, $140. Now she's back down to $140, so this card's going a little bit up and down, but I'm pretty sure it's going to drop to about $120. But if you guys are tired of waiting for this card and you're like, hey, $140 is not fine for the Starlight Rare, and you want to go for it, hey, it's not bad. You know, the Lambda card, $100, no thank you. You know, Gesture of the Spy. Now we're going over the first secret rare. So this is what I'm going to look at and say you will realistically pull. Because you will not realistically pull the Starlight Rares in like a box or two. Like it's possible, but probably not. So we're looking at $36 and then $34 for Condom Fusion. Now, I said Condom Fusion's at $23. This is a good price to pick them up. Even if they dip to like 2018, it's still good because they'll bounce back later, right? Well, if you did, good job, because now they're 33. It's still a good card. It's Insta Fusion. You're basically paying more money for Insta Fusion. That's kind of what it is. You know, it sucks that Insta Fusion's limited, but hey, Konami's got to make money. That's why they reprint these cards, right? So your best box, idealistically, will be about $79 to $80, right? And that's very rare. So you'll be making a $20 profit off the rim with some Ultras and some Supers and some Commons to boot, but really not too much. You got the Ultra Beat Trooper Scout Bucket. This is actually the most expensive card in the set at about $40. Kind of crazy, honestly, but people really like this. They're comparing it to Dragon Link. They think it's going to be a good deck. Insects have a lot of generic support at this point where, like, I will compare it to what the Dragons have, but it's really, really underrated. Like, a lot of people would be surprised at what Insect support's out there. Iris Sword Steel's at about $25. I actually was able to buy one at about $17, and I thought that was a pretty good price. Beat Trooper Scout Bucky, these are about $20, so not too bad here. Stardust Synchron's about $16, $17. Synchron Overtake's about $13. $8 on Majestic Star. Like, the secrets aren't bad. They're holding some value for a set that's really bad. It doesn't have that chase card, but it has a lot of mid-tier stuff from the looks of it. Then you got the Despia Ultra at about $5. You know, the other Despian card about $5. Buggy's about $4.50. So these are like $1 or $2. So these kind of went up. Lambda's at $3. Maftia at $3. World at $3. So, you know, you got some Ultras that pay for the pack. $2 for that. That went up. I'm surprised. Arriving Light. I actually have one of these. And they're just gorgeous. Like, they look so beautiful. I don't want to get rid of it. It's a very good card, by the way. If you guys don't know what it does, basically, near player can return Stardust Dragon or a Synchro Monster that specifically has Stardust in its text. That not only helps the combo, but protects you from certain cards. But if a Synchro Monster is special summoned, except for the damage step, by the way, this includes if your opponent Synchro step summons, by the way. You can apply one of the following effects, but you cannot apply the same effect once per turn. Draw a card. Good. Special tuner from your hand. Pretty damn good. Card's good for $3. Hey, if you want some Synchro support, grabbing these at 3s, not bad. 2s for Wolf. $1.75 for Logan. Garbage. I really don't know why this is money. You know, $1.50. The Live Twin Super is about $1. I mean, that's cute. $1. This has Stardust on it. It's pretty cool. I mean, the set has, okay, the Gizmek Ultra is $1. Branded, 75 cents. Point is, this set, it did make a splash. It didn't really move the meta. But a lot of people actually bought this and really liked it. Like, this was very popular with the casual fan base. Like, I'm not saying that this is a good set, right? It has a lot of flaws. I just don't think it's as terrible as people were saying. I think it was very mediocre. It definitely appealed to the casual side really well. Like, if you were a casual player and you fell in love with this synchro set. Like I'm a synchro fanboy. That's great. It wasn't worth buying a box. But for the first week or two, while singles were low, and I told people that you should pick up basically whatever you want here, except for the Starlight. I specifically said that go for it because it's really cheap, and that's what I did. I have 3 copies of Synchro, Storm, and all that. Now compare this to Blazing Vortex, right? Now this was considered a good set, and still is apparently. We're gonna click this here, so we're gonna ignore the Starlights here, right? 248, 127, some okay Starlights here. Got Prosperity here, right? What, 100 straight Benjamin? Yeah, about $9,800. Okay, good card, right? You're using a lot of decks. Boxed are $60, right? Pretty low for boxes. Then you have, along with this wasn't our last set. Yeah, it was. But yeah, like this was like 2 sets ago, I think. So, $60, pretty awful price here. So you have Goddess here at like 25. Okay. What's the best second card? Secret rare. $4 and nobody's playing it. Okay, $5. Cute. I got mine when they were like 2 apiece, which is really nice because I saw the hype coming. Right? 3, 3.5, 2.5. I've never seen this card played in a duel. 3, 250, 250, $3. Like, this set sucks. It's blazing trash. So, what I'm saying is, like, I feel like we've gotten really awful sets lately. And while Dawn of Majesty isn't the worst set I've seen, I just feel like it gets a little more hate than it deserves. But we're going to move on with the Market Watch. Curse Elland here from Secret Slayers. About $18 here for Super Rares. Hopefully gets a reprint in Maximum Gold El Dorado. Probably get a case or 2 on my channel. Eldritch the Golden Lord. Secret Slayers here. 38s. Okay, not bad. Eldritch the Golden Lord here. Now, I told people at $275, these were really low. Maybe consider picking them up. So $275, $3. What are they? $5 here. People think that's not a big increase, but here's the thing. If you're buying $5 cards for like $3, and it's something like Golden Boy, which, this could come back in the format, whatever, that's really, really good. There's 181 listings. It's still a $5 card. Like, that's crazy. People are buying these every day, so, $5, not bad. If you got them for $3, you made a little bit of money. Hero Signal, Ultimate Rare, Lost Millennium. These are actually a little bit of money. Lightly plates are 6. But as you guys see, there's only 8 first sets. There was only 3 pages. First set light plates are 55. First set near mids are $61. Now let's see what they're actually selling for first ed. Man, this is... Oh, man. Okay, one sold for that. Mob play sold for 6 and... Wait, hold on. Did I see 150 there? 100. What? People buy this for money. Alrighty. Archlord Christia. Let's see how much these are. Every time I go over this, I want to cry. Mob plays are $50. Well, light plays are $50. That's fine. But first sets, I know these are going to be hell. Let's just get it over with. So, dryer machines for about $155. Great. Man, like, I don't know why people want. Half slobbered on for $175. Garbage. Light plate for $300. I mean, that's better. There's not even near mitts on the market. I mean, this card is good, especially in certain ritual and fairy decks. Alright, don't get me wrong. Maybe agents could use this, and it's actually really good. But, this card is just... For first at OG printing, I mean, it's Stardust Overdrive, I get it, but... That's my acid reflex. I just hate looking at this card. But let's look at the other secret rares from Stardust Overdrive. Dark Samorg. Now, I like this card. I actually got for this Samorg deck. That came out of Rise of the Duelist. Not Rise of the Duelist, but Rising Rampage. If you guys remember that. I bet a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about. But there was a Samorg archetype in there, and I was really hyped for it. I think I got mine for like $30 or $40. First sets now are about $100. So I bought light plays because near mids were like 70. Made a lot. I made a lot of money already. $100 straight. That's okay. Near mids are $200. Nah, I'm good. So personally, I would just get light plays. I mean, this is a very unique card because while this is face up on the field, this card also has the win attribute. We don't have a lot of cards that kind of have dual attributes. You can banish a dark monster and a win monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. You can banish a dark monster and a win monster from your hand. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You cannot set any cards on the field. So this card is actually a pretty good floodgate if you get on board. It's just very specific. That's like the issue and why it's really not played. I mean, there's other versions as well, like there's one other version. Okay, I thought this had more. These are like 2.5, basically the $3 here. If you want the other playable version, I would go grab this. I mean, 2011 collector tints. It's been a decade since this card has had a print, so if it's ever used, they're gonna disappear. So make sure you have your copies. Guardian Iados. Now I understand why this is gonna be a lot of money. Let's just get it over with. Lightly played, Italian 45. Ooh, Italian. That looks gorgeous. You know what? Fuck the English. Grab this, and it looks great. The backside looks a little fucking scruffed. I see that, but the front is very clean. Very beautiful. Like, that's a gorgeous lightly played. Near mid to 48. Perfectly. I'm actually surprised to see it that low. First ed mods are about 137. Okay. Light plays for about 300. Okay. And there's no near mints. Okay, I get that. Hey, some of these mod plays, hey, if they come to you light play, you win a lot. And this card is a very relevant card because of how collectible it is. Collectors love this card because of the anime, right? It's not too bad. I mean, you have no monster graveyard, special from this card from your hand. You can send one equipped spell card equipped to this card to the graveyard. Select and remove from play up to 3 monsters in your opponent's graveyard. And it gains 500 attack until the end phase. Really, actually pretty decent card, honestly. So, as collector value, it's old. First set Stardust Overdrive print. Mod play might not be too bad, honestly. Clear Vice Dragon. You know what? First set near sold for 73 there. So let's just see what first sets are at. Mod play 40. Light play 50. Okay. Near mints are what? 70? 75. 4. Okay. Well, I would just grab light play. But hey, if you want a first set secret from Stardust Overdrive that's affordable, this is it. I mean, it's an electric bill, but it's affordable. Bahamut Shark, Abyss Rising. So people kept telling me to peep this shit. And I have access to these for 35 if I want them. As you guys see here, I actually went to the first eds because I just wanted to skip all the way to them. First ed near mints from a verified seller. 38 for one copy, and then that's really it. $38. I don't know what's happening with this card, but it's kind of going cuckoo. So, if you want them, you have one more chance. I would just grab lightly plates as well. Deep Sea Divas, OTS pack 3. These are about $3. Really not bad for Divas. Commons are like $2. So, I would actually grab these super rare Divas. In fact, I want to look at turbo packs real quick. Told you guys to get these at like 55s. Let's see here. We have a lot of new sellers trying to sell them. Lightly plays are 74. Near mints are about $80. So, bit of an increase. People want a play set. Not a bad card to have. I still tell you guys to grab this card. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Coming out of Maximum Crisis here. Let me just take a sip of my nice Arizona Fruit Punch. Man, I love Arizona iced tea. When I used to go home from school, back when I was in 6th grade, I used to get a big can for about $1. And they still sell them, and it's so nice, I really love it. It was the green tea one. I love sweet tea the most, but green tea always has a place in my heart. But near mints are about $65. First eds, I mean, mod play for 70. Nobody asked. Light plays for about 93. Near mints are gonna hit 100, aren't they? $96, 97. I mean, they're getting to 100 basically. I told people to grab a placer or two when they were 30s. If you did, you made a lot of money. That's all I gotta tell you. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion here. $12 for a first ed. That's when I told you to pick it up. What are first eds now? Light plates are 63. Alright. 66. 67 here. 70. First eds are $73. If you got your first eds at 12s, well, And you got to place it. Congratulations, you paid some bills. You're welcome, by the way. Infinite Impermanence, Flames of Destruction here. These are about, and we are getting an ulti, so people aren't going to like the secrets as much. 68 bucks here. First I like plays are about 78. First in your mints are going to run me about, let's see here. I mean, I'm trying to find a verified seller. 87 bucks. So 87 for Infinite Impermanence. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, it's going into the meta. And when Amazements come out, if you guys don't know, when Amazements, which came out in Lightning Overdrive, when they get new support, because I think they're going to get a little more support in Burst of Destiny, or Step 4. I know they have one or two more cards left. And people find a way to break the engine and actually do well with it, because I'm already playing it, the engine, in a deck profile you guys will hopefully get soon. But point is, this is used in Amazement. So if Amazements are ever used and they start topping, grab this card. Talents. 100, 103, 104, 105. I mean, oh, see, they don't buy light plays. I'm shocked at that. I don't know why you'd buy the light plays when you can literally spend $2 more again here, man. Like, if you're already spending $100, why are you bitching about $2 more? That just makes no sense to me. Like, the way Yu-Gi-Oh players buy their cards is weird sometimes. Number 89, Diabolus, the Mind Hacker. Someone wanted me to go over this because it was like 500 to like 700 back in the day. 6,500, 8,000. I'm not shocked. I mean, with all these buyouts and everything, people are going to look at prize cards. And honestly, I kind of kick myself for not getting a Minerva. Minervas were like $1,000, I think. We're actually going to look at Minerva right now. Secrets are about $9, so that's pretty awesome. Minerva and Yu-Gi-Oh! 5,500. And this is no listings. Hey. I could have made about 4K. That was a mortgage payment. Right? I could have put that down for a house. One Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just keep that in mind sometimes while going through this. Also, Odd Eyes Persona Dragon here. I've never seen this card played, but I guess it's from the anime or manga. $8. I mean, alright. Personal spoofing here. Super rares are about, $3.85, going up to about $5 here. 4 super rares, and even rares are actually about $1.70 going up. So, if you have any of these in bulk or you find these, hey, they're worth some money. Rise. Alright, so I want to take a break and talk about Persona for a little bit, because if you guys don't know, I love Persona. And I actually was a huge fan of it, because my first Persona game was 3. A lot of people like to say 4 or 5. I guess 5's more, upcoming now, because Persona 4 is like over a decade old at this point, and we have all these like new fans. Some of them are still 20, right? Not everyone played Persona 4 when they were 12, right? So we have a lot of new fans on Persona 5. I guess 4 is not like too rare, but I played 3 and I watched YouTube videos of 1. I don't really have too much experience with 2, but I've heard mixed stuff about it. I want to try it eventually. But I'm actually eventually going to play Persona 4 again, because I played this when I was a kid and I loved it, right? I really loved Rise as well. I just thought she was beautiful. A lot of people were like, choosing between the girl in the tracksuit and the other one. I believe their names are, we'll find it here. Yeah, Yukio and Chi. So a lot of people were on them, and it's not like they were bad. It's just like I found Rise as that actual girl. Personality, not really a trope. Just best girl by far. Man, like, I'm not gonna lie. She made me really like brunettes, kind of, and like red hair. Because I know this is like not exactly red or brunette, but like, I don't know. It just looked gorgeous to me. But yeah, I might actually pick up myself a few copies. I mean, we don't have too many here on the market. 40 whole cents. But yeah, back when the Persona fandom was like very Japanese and like really underground. Like Persona 4 was a big hit. But like even when Persona was like one of the bigger games, it wasn't as cringy as nowadays. Like Persona fanbase is just cringe. Which is funny because Persona 5 was one of the best games I played of that year, and it really cheered me up actually. Because I love Persona 5. I think it was an amazing game. I love Persona 4, and I think Persona 3 is amazing as well. But just the fan base, man, it's crazy. But yeah, Rise Best Girl. As for Persona 5, deadass, I don't care too much about those girls. Like, I'm not saying they're bad. I mean, I can find a few decent ones, but you know. Rise and Himiko here, I love the one with the glasses. Yeah, about 170 here, so not too bad. And then we're gonna go over some champion pack cards. I know I got a lot of people, you know, who want a GOAT format market watch and all that stuff. I will be doing another GOAT format market watch, by the way. Eventually, it's just I just need a little bit of time to get that. Probably will be my special market watch next month. If you guys are actually interested in that. But Magician of Faith, now these were like $300, $400. I thought they'd go up over time eventually. Been about a year and a half. I don't even think I was doing, I think it was one of my first market watches. $900. I mean, well, 800 right here. Just crazy. I mean, you have, someone bought damage for 175 and a light plate for 380. And a light plate for 5. I mean, probably, that was probably just like a weird Korean one. But, wow. I mean, I'm not shocked at all. People like their high rated. Gravekeeper Spy here. These are about 360, 421. Honestly, I kind of want to do a history of series where I go over the history of certain cards because Gravekeeper Spy is such an iconic card. Like, it's probably, I don't, it's not the most iconic flip card, like, because we have Magician of Faith and all that. But when it comes to level, like, 4s, it might be. I'm not too sure. Someone hold me to that in the comment section below. Trap does shoot now. These are about 300. They were 200. And I said this will eventually go up, especially if it ever comes back. I told people to grab dual terminals at $8. And dual terminals right now, light plates are 17, so your money already doubled if you got light plays. But once these three are gone, back to 26s. Near mints are 37, well, 40 bucks. Hey, these light plays are actually looking kind of juicy. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, and they're selling, as you see over here, literally every day. So, Mod Play's even selling for 13. So, if you want some cheap copies, I would grab these light plays while you can. Bottomless Trap Hole Champion Pack 4. These are about 270. Okay. You know, I actually kind of want a copy because back when you used to run the big three, that's what it was called. It was Boundless, Torrential, and Compulse all at once. You'd run one copy of each. Man, people don't talk about that type of Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but yeah, $300. I actually might get myself this for a treat. Sakuretsu Armor, which is really funny how I bring this card up because one guy actually thought that this is the card that I named my channel after. Like, oh, it's like Sakuretsu Armor. I think that's really dope. I think I've gotten that answer twice. Definitely once. And I was like, no, but honestly, I might start using that because that's actually kind of cool. $445. I mean, I'm not shocked. I always love this artwork too. Just looks so badass with like the color scheme, like everything. I really think this is one of the coolest trap cards in the fucking game when it comes to icon. Like, I really, really like it. Lumina Lightstorm Summoners. I actually got two of them for $200. These are about $310 from me. But they were $270 and I saw, and yeah, just $270. So these champion cards sell. So if you ever want something, just know you either bite the bullet or you bite multiple later on. Just is what it is. Spirit Reaper, these are about $272 going up to $300. I think it's very worth it. Very iconic card. And it's very used in GOAT format. Really, really good, especially because this card, random card, your opponent's hand was very good back then. Magical Stone Excavation here. Near mints are 129, going up to about 200 here. I think this is a very underrated one. Because, yes, you discard 2 cards, add 1 spell card from your graveyard to your hand. This is a neg 2. Because you get 1 card for the price of 3. But, hey, if that spell card can make the difference, and, you know, you discard something like, you know, Sinister Serpent, right? Like, that was the good thing about Sinister Serpent is because you discard so much. It was so iconic to keeping hand advantage, right? But this was still, even without Sinister Serpent coming back here, it's still a neg. And it's still a good card, though. Very iconic. I would actually grab these for 130. I think that's very cheap. Then the last card we have here is Magicians Unite. 175, 190, 200 goes up to 1,000 for a PSA 10, which I think that's very fair for a PSA 10 of this. Actually, looks gorgeous too. Very beautiful. But that'll be it for the Mark Watch. I'm just gonna say my announcements, but if you want to go and you don't want to hear them, just make sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next Market Watch in the comment section below. I would say in the description below. I don't know why I say that, but I'm gonna get to it. So we got some bad news. The first one is sometimes I may or may not be closing up the Sakurazo shop for a couple days at a time. Not more than like 2 or 3. Reason being is because, well, let me say another thing. I might not be able to upload as much. Now, the reason why, now, if you guys know, I upload like 3, 4 times a week. Sometimes it's like 3, sometimes it's even 2, sadly. But I aim for 3 usually. And the reason why is because while I have some people helping me out a little bit with editing, I edit some of my own videos, like my 5 cards on your trade binders, but some of the other videos are edited by the Harv Cardman, which, by the way, go check him out. Awesome, awesome dude. I'm probably going to mention him in the next video that he edits for me. Talk a little bit about his channel. But point is, I get a little bit of help, but giving you guys 3 or 4 videos a week while a full-time, well, I'm not a full-time student, but when you're taking a science class and you're at 10 credits, it's basically full-time in my opinion, because if you guys have ever taken a science course in college, especially something like chemistry or bio, you know. But I'm a full-time student. If you guys don't know, I also work a job. You know, I definitely want to get my own place for me and my fiance. You know, I definitely eventually want a kid, and those are expensive. So I work a job. I work about 18 to 22 hours a week. Usually it's about 18, but if something happens, I pick up an extra shift. But sometimes I get lucky. I work a little bit less. I have my business, which is up and down. I have YouTube, right? And then I have my own personal stocks. And again, having time for my fiance. My point is, I don't even have that much time to play games or, you know, be with my friends like I was, you know, when I was younger. And obviously I'm 23. You know, life goes on. Boo-hoo me. At least I have shit going for me. So I'm not trying to complain. But what I'm saying is, eventually I'm going to have to normalize taking a week off the channel. I'm not happy about it. Maybe I'm going to say I'll take a week off and like upload 1 video, right? And then the next week I upload 3 to 4, right? Like normal. I'm not going to try to slow down uploads. I don't want to, but I am overwhelmed. And that was also something really nice, is that you guys became YouTube channel members. Listen, I'm not. This isn't a show for YouTube channel members. If you don't want to become a YouTube channel member, completely fine. I'm just glad you're watching up to this point. You watched the whole video, like really. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. But for my YouTube channel members, which I'm probably gonna make a separate video because I'm gonna upgrade the tiers more so I can give you guys more, and just have fun with that. Point is that I will be upgrading that. You guys who are YouTube channel members and people who use the affiliate link kind of helped me get the summer for videos. And what I mean by that is I didn't have to work as much during the summer. I just had to work a little bit and pay some bills, right? And I actually had a little trouble finding employment, so half the summer was mine already. And it was nice because I was able to upload a ton in the summer, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, I was really, really happy. A lot of people ask if I'm burnt out of this yet. Not really. If I get burnt out, I'll take a couple days and I'll get back on it. But because I want to do, you know, I want to do, it's kind of with a heavy heart that I have to say that while eventually, it's not, don't worry, I'm not going to quit YouTube. But eventually, I might be on a 2 times a week max, where I'll have to outsource a video, and I'll probably be able to give you guys, and I'll give you guys 3 videos if I can outsource like editing completely to someone, and you know, maybe get once or twice, so it could be 2 or 3 times a week. But until I get my, you know, until December, and depending on how life goes, I don't know what's going to happen with my upload schedule. I'm going to try my best, but I want to thank my YouTube channel members for letting me have a summer where I'm able to upload as much as I want to and have fun. Eventually, now I'm not delusional like a lot of other, you know, people who are trying to get to YouTube where they want to make it a career. Bro, there's no health benefits. If something happens to my child, you think Daddy YouTube's going to do something about it? No. That's not going to happen, right? You know, if you think that they don't care. Point is, I'm not delusional. However, I did see this as a potential job while I'm in school, especially with my business and all that. But as bills pile up, as I need to help certain people in my family, which is actually my fiance's family, you know, help them out, and do everything I can for the future, sometimes it's just not enough. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of going on like a broken record or anything, but who knows? Maybe in about a month or something, I get my schedule handled well. Because I think in a week or two I'll be a lot more free for at least another week or two, be able to upload a lot more, and maybe you guys, could disregard this message for some time longer. But once I get my career, I'll probably still sell cards, just not as much. Uh, I'll figure out what I want to do with that when the time comes. But I'll always still YouTube for fun and have my own personal collection, all that. So that's the one thing you guys don't have to worry about. It's just sometimes it's going to be a rocky road, and I need you guys to be patient. My other updates, because I want to bring you some good news, is this week a new thumbnail is getting worked on for these market watches. So if you enjoy that, that's awesome. Because that'll happen. I also have some other stuff in the works. The token video is going to come, but I don't know exactly when. It could be in a month from now, right? I keep telling you guys about it, and I really want to do it, but I might actually do it once I get a week off, like Thanksgiving. Possibly, because if you guys don't know, that takes a whole day. So I have to sit down, like, you have to watch it. Maybe it takes like 4 hours. You guys get the point, but I'm also recording it, right? So it takes a whole day, making sure nothing goes wrong. I'm also going to have to do it once beforehand, make sure everything goes right. And I'll show those prototypes and like bloopers and stuff probably, but that'll be coming up. I also might have another new series, or I might be expanding on older series. I'm not too sure. You guys actually, I'm actually going to check here because I completely forgot how this did. 5 new cards that need a reprint. Didn't do too well, but sometimes videos are hit or misses, right? You guys know I do this for fun anyway. If not everything hits, it is what it is. But love you guys. I will see you guys in the next Market Watch. Peace.